Hello, hello, hello. I just wanted to come on and finish the year out strong and leave you guys with a video and my update for my prediction rather for 2025 and what to expect. Obviously, no one has the answers. Um, Everyone's crystal ball is broken, as they say. But I just wanted to go over a few things and talk about what you could potentially expect in 2025. Please like and subscribe. Before we get into that, I do want to say thank you. I'm at 99 subscribers and started this channel back in July, and I never thought that it would, I'd even get 100. So I'm pretty happy about that and pretty jazzed at you know, anytime you're a content creator and your message resonates or you start to get traction and you start to get subs and all that stuff, it just feels good. And it feels good that other people are actually like listening to what you have to say, and the feedback has always been great. So thank you, thank you, thank you. I don't take it lightly at all. That's why I always look to think about new ways to talk about the real estate market and the market in general, and to keep you guys engaged. Obviously, as most of you know, if you don't know, I don't do a lot of editing. I restarted this channel out of convenience. I had people asking me questions about real estate and what have you and how to manage it. And so I thought, let me just create a YouTube channel and help people out so they can avoid some of the things that I had to learn the hard way. So hopefully this has been a benefit to you, and hopefully it's something that you guys can continue to rock with me and we grow into the new year. That being said, I would really appreciate it if I can get over the hump before the year is out. So please share, please tell a friend, and yeah, I appreciate it. All right, let's get right to it. So here's my thoughts for 2025. Actually, why don't we start with Redfin? Redfin report reads as follows. They're predicting that, for those of you who don't know, every year, Redfin, Zillow, some of your bigger websites, they always do like a prediction of what they expect to happen in the new year. Again, everyone's crystal ball is broken, but after a while, you can start to gauge and you start to see like patterns. That's why the best thing you could do is follow the consumer and see what the consumer is doing, and be a student of the consumer, because generally that's going to tell you, you know, where you need to go. I will now, after 2020, it's kind of been anyone's guess, and it's been very difficult to kind of track altogether. But there are some principles that you could abide by and things you can do to further yourself and to get better. Number one, they're predicting a 6% interest rate. Not a shocker. And I just went and took out some of the bullet points that I saw in the report. But number two, they're predicting more home sales. Now, they're attributing this to pent-up demand, meaning like, again, you follow the consumer. So if the consumer is conditioned to think, okay, we've hit 7 and we went above 7, so when you go to 6, people think, okay, that's a good deal, so I got to go for it. This happened a few years ago. I want to say back in 2023, I think, 2023 or 2022. I can't remember exactly, but you remember for a while, rates were at 6 and everyone kind of backed off. And then as soon as rates came back down to, I think, 5 and something, everyone flooded the market. It's kind of the same thing. If rates are elevated at 7 point whatever, and then they drop down to 6, all of a sudden you got the pent up demand coming back. So no shocker there. It's kind of to be expected. Thirdly, lower priced homes. They're predicting that lower priced homes will sell fast at a faster rate than normal. Again, no shocker there. It's to be expected, just because if you've had something on the market, you know, people are trying to get that first the first home is usually like your standard 3 bedroom, 2 bath, 2-car garage home, maybe 16, 17-ish 100 square feet, somewhere in there, and which is usually a starter home. So those starter homes, they're predicting is going to go I'm not shocked by that. I mean, it makes sense. Um, and lastly, they're predicting that real estate consolidation, which just means that, you know, you'll see lots of mergers happening and, you know, things of that nature. I'm not shocked by that either. We had that happen. I don't know if most of you remember back in 2008, we had mergers happening left or right. So, all in all, and I kind of glanced at the Zillow as well, but here's my takeaway. And I've said this multiple times in other videos. I think 2025 is going to be a repeat of 2024. I don't think there's going to be a big swings, you know, either way. I do think commercial real estate is the one in trouble. I think by and largely, residential side will be pretty unimpacted. It's not to say you won't see some foreclosures and all that, but foreclosures takes a long time, and people want real estate to move as quickly as they see the market move. Real estate just doesn't move that fast. It's sticky. It tends to move a lot slower. So if you're hoping for that, I don't know what to tell you. But what I will say is just be prepared for whatever. Don't get so caught up in trying to figure everything out or here's the best thing you could do is what I preach all the time and what I can say. And again, I'm just a guy on YouTube trying to educate in this space. Pay off your debt, lower your expenses, live on less than you make, and try to increase your income by any means necessary. Have emergency fund, all the basics you can think of, the cliches, all that stuff apply. That's what I would encourage you to focus on as we head into the new year. Hopefully you were able to accomplish some of your goals because this is the last Monday of the 2024 and hopefully you're able to get it done. If not, well, you got a new year coming right around the corner. The other thing I will say is, and I kind of saw briefly MG, the mortgage guy, shout out to him, did a video on that today, live, talking about house hacking. I will preach this to the end. I still think that is the best way. And most people think, oh, I need a property to house hack. Well, not necessarily, right? If you have friends and you're renting an apartment or you have some space in your house that you already own, or you're in an apartment, get a roommate, do whatever you can to try and one, pay off your debt, and two, save more money and live within your means. Don't live beyond your means. That's what I would encourage you. Just get roommates. You know, we're entering in a phase to where homes are just going to be unaffordable. Real estate's unattainable for a lot of people. The best way to do it is house hacking. You may have to live further out. I had to do it on my first rental or my first home that I purchased. I lived, so if the city, I was at least 45 minutes outside of the city, but I was willing to do it to get a home so I didn't have to keep paying rent. Or if you just say you don't want to do real estate at all, fine. House hack so you could pay less in rent and you could invest the other into the market. I don't care. Do whatever, but I do think, you know, 2025 is a year for group economics and to partner up with people, good people. These are people you have relationships with. These are people that actually mean something to you. Be a person of integrity, be a good person with business and running a business. Don't mess people over. You know, if you are house hacking, go in with clear intentions, communicate a lot. You're choosing to start a relationship with someone as far as business goes. So be honorable in that and respect that. Your name is everything, and you don't want to get into business with someone and mess them over and ruin your name and your credibility. So that's my advice. Keep it simple. Let's not overcomplicate it. And most importantly, this is hard. This is going to test you to ways you never thought you'd be tested before. Remember, good money is slow money. It takes a long time to build it. Think about it as a garden. If anyone has ever grown vegetables or anything like that, it takes work. And once you do the work, a lot of it's out of your control. It's dumb luck that the weather cooperates. You get the rain you need and so forth and so forth. Be patient with yourself. Give yourself some grace. And remember, go slow. Don't try to rush, and don't try to, like, cut corners, get rich scheme. It doesn't work. The fundamentals still mean something. All right, hopefully this is helpful. Be on the lookout. Still coming, more content's coming. 2025. I'm really looking to get a podcast off the ground. I haven't quite figured out the details of that yet, but help me get over this hump. I'm at 99. I need one more subscriber, and I will hit 100, and I'll be super grateful for that. Please like and subscribe, and I appreciate you guys. Hopefully you had a great year, and hopefully a new one to come. Take care. Bye.